Here's how to solve a Rubik's Cube. First, yellow center. You're going to have 4 white edges. You want them to be surrounding it. It's called the daisy. And there is I cannot tell you how this is going to be accomplished on your cube. This is purely intuitive and just understanding how the cube works to be able to solve this. As you can see, I have 4 of the main white edge pieces surrounding my daisy. These corners don't matter. I mean, if they're there, that's cool. If not, oh well. All that matters are these 4 edge pieces. Then on the side of those edge pieces, you'll see a color. This one's red, for example. Spin it until that side of that edge piece matches the center. So red matches red. Turn it 2 times, so that's 1, 2, so it's facing down. And then do it with all the edge pieces, all 4 of them. Done. You'll notice this makes a white cross. Again, these corners don't matter. They're not correctly solved anyway. Next, you solve the white corners. Solve the white corners, find them. So your white cross on bottom, look at the top. You see this white corner right here. This white corner is blue and orange. So you want to put it between the blue and orange center. So here's the orange and blue center, here's the blue and orange white corner. Then put that on your right side. This is my right side. And you're going to repeat this algorithm, which goes right, up, right, inverted, and up, inverted. And you're going to repeat that until it solves. And inverted just means it's the opposite direction. So right is counterclockwise, right inverted is counterclockwise. And you're just going to keep like doing this algorithm until it's in the right place. And then you're going to move another one. So this one's red and blue, so I'm going to match it between the red and blue centers. And I'm going to keep doing this until it solves, which it just did. Next is green and orange. Next is green and red. Next is blue and red, which is right here. Then the green and red one came out of place, so let's solve that one more time. Which is great. Now we're on to our edge pieces. So to solve an edge piece, you'll see the second layer edge piece, this being the first layer, second layer, and this is the last layer. So second layer edges, you can see that, for example, this one is orange and green. It does not have yellow on it. These are the ones you're wanting to solve. So you're going to match this orange one with the orange face as such. Face it towards you, which is kind of hard to show you, but it's facing towards me. And then with green on the top, you want to see which way is the green side. So in my case, green is to the left. So if green is to the left, I'm going to move the top over to my right. So that way this green piece is now here. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the right side, but with my left hand and do the left algorithm. Then I'm going to turn the cube counterclockwise, the entire thing, and do the same thing with my right hand. And then you have the green and the orange cube solved, and that's the same for every edge piece. So if it needs to go to the left, you turn it to the right. If it needs to go to the right, you turn the top to the left, and then you do the algorithm. And so that's basically all there is to solving edge pieces. Next, you have to solve the yellow cross, but just for the sake of making this a lot easier, I'm going to go ahead and solve these edges just to make this a little easier to demonstrate. Alright, so sometimes after you do that, there will be a yellow cross here. If not, you'll either have a line in the middle, just the yellow center, or you'll have what's called an angle, which would be this right here. If you have a line in the middle, you turn the face towards you clockwise and do the right algorithm. If you have an angle, then and then after you do the right algorithm, you turn the face back. If you have this angle thing, so it's coming up like this, that's all you have, then you turn both of these faces that are facing you. So you turn 2 faces, and then you do the right algorithm and turn them back. And then you have a cross. After you have the cross, you want to position the last layer corners So see, this is yellow, blue, and orange, and it's between the yellow, orange, and blue. So that's positioned correctly. This one is positioned correctly. These two, however, are not. These two need to change. This is blue and red. This one is red and green. They need to switch with each other. So if you need to switch adjacent corners, it's called an adjacent switch. All you have to do, line them up on the side that you need to change, and you do the right algorithm 3 times. Then you spin the cube clockwise and do the left algorithm 3 times. And then you reline these up and they should all be good to go. At this point, you need to twist these corners. It's called twisting the corners because the yellow is facing out instead of up. So what you do, flip the cube over so your white side that is still solved is facing up. You turn just the bottom until you have this yellow piece, like this one right here on your right, which is on my bottom right. And then you do the right algorithm until that yellow faces down. And once you can see it's facing down, then you keep turning the bottom and keep solving the yellow pieces that you need to solve. At this point, all yellows are facing up, white side is solved, and my first and second layers are solved. From here, I can check and see if there's anything along the top where I can turn it and it matches. If not, that's okay. Have the yellow side facing up, do the right algorithm once, the left algorithm once, and then you're going to do the right algorithm 5 times. 4, 5, and then the left algorithm 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, this will always make something that you can turn, and that matches. Then you're going to turn the solved side towards you. Yellow still up, and you're going to do the same thing one more time. So do 1 of each, and then do 5 of each. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cube is solved. Sometimes if that doesn't solve after the second or after the first time, you may have to repeat it one final time just to solve it, and that's just unlucky, but it happens. But that is the short version of how to solve a Rubik's Cube.